In this description of the Psalms, I am indebted to Walter Brueggemann, who has, in his analysis of the Psalms, has grouped them into three major categories, which can be very helpful in thinking about the Psalms. First of all, there are the Psalms of Orientation. This would include Psalms about Torah or wisdom Psalms. And in these Psalms, the individual or community is rightly ordered to God and to each other. There is a time of peace. Psalms of disorientation, the laments. Something has gone wrong with the individual or the community. All is not well. The people are crying out in anguish, sometimes in anger, sometimes even complaining to God that He has abandoned them. The third category are Psalms of reorientation, where the people or the individual are rescued and restored and therefore express their thanksgiving and praise. And there's a joyfulness and an exuberance that comes out in these Psalms. We are going to begin with the Psalms of Orientation, and I have chosen this particular one, or at least a portion of it. It would be a very long lecture if we went through all of Psalm 119. And Psalm 119 is in praise of the law of God. Teach me, O Lord, the way of your statutes, and I will observe it to the end. Give me understanding, that I may keep your law, your Torah, and observe it with my whole heart. Lead me in the path of your commandments, your mitzvot, for I delight in it. Verse 39, turn away the disgrace that I dread, for your ordinances, your mishpatim, are good. See, I have longed for your precepts. In your righteousness, your tzedakah, give me life. Let your steadfast love, your chesed, come to me, O Lord, your salvation according to your promise. 43. Do not take the word of truth utterly out of my mouth, for my hope is in your ordinances, your mishpatim. I will keep your law, your Torah, continually, forever and ever. 47. I find my delight in your commandments, your mitzvot, because I love them. I revere your commandments, your mitzvot, which I love, and I will meditate on your statutes. These words that I emphasize, the Torah, the commandments, ordinances, righteousness, also God's steadfast love, are all seen as ways to keep right relationship in community and with God. And when something goes wrong, they serve as remedies for getting things rightly ordered again. Let's remember back to Genesis 3 through 11, when Adam and Eve eat of the fruit of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Immediately there enters in alienation between humanity and God. They hide from Him. Between the man and the woman, they blame themselves. Humanity and the earth, there will be great toil in working the earth. And what follows after this is a series of violations for which there is no remedy. There's the alienation of brothers in the Cain and Abel story. There's excessive vengeance by Lamech, killing a man for striking him. And there is pervasiveness of wickedness and violence over the whole earth. Corruption of the very earth itself. The solution is the giving of Torah. Torah will restore and safeguard the relationship between God and humanity and relationships within community.